Hey guys, welcome back. And welcome to another rant. Gonna keep it casual today, but basically, I just wanted to talk about like juggling. I don't know if I talked about this before, but juggling like being a photographer with also being like a stay-at-home parent. So I don't know how many of you are stay-at-home parents and also do photography, but honestly, it is a chore. Um, and I say that in the best way possible. Um, Basically, staying on track with work and then also like taking care of the kids at the same time. Yeah, it's a lot of work. But anyways, I mean, like, I guess I want to talk about like things I do through my day and like what you could do to maybe help you kind of stay organized and focused and stuff like that, as well as being a parent as well. So to top it off, to start off, I have a daily agenda. You remember in high school where you had to keep an agenda? Well, yeah, I do that as an adult. I keep a daily agenda where I write down what I'm going to do for the day. And I actually do that. And I actually set that up like daily, but I also set it up for like coming days as well. So right now I'm 2 weeks out. I don't have all the details filled in. I basically have like what I need to get done editing within those next 2 weeks, and so I put down like, hey, finish this today, finish this 3 days from now, etc. And a few other things that I'm like, hey, you have a deadline for this, go ahead and do this in next Wednesday. I make sure that I am putting down like, hey, return a phone call to this client, work on some like SEO or blogs today and stuff like that. So honestly, it's been the most integral part is I keep a paper spiral bound notebook to make sure that I keep all that stuff on track. I also keep a sticky note list of the things that I want to get done like ASAP. It's a crazy system. I figure out your own. Mine is probably like bananas. So also just like setting up your day in repetition to be the same. So I wake up in the morning, have breakfast, get breakfast for the kids, after I take them to school, and then basically get my agenda and I break it down because it's already pre-written out for the next day. I break it down, figure out what needs to be done in which order, and I try to maintain like a really good balance, but I'm one of those people who are like, hey, I have to get all this done. I'll be like, let me get 100 tasks done today. It's not gonna get done today. So try to maintain that less tasks per day. And if you can add something on, hey, say, if possible, here's the if possible list. So that's something to keep in mind. Camera's probably shaky because I keep hitting my desk. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I do for that. So we have breakfast. I work on my editing until about noon, where then I have lunch for most days. So from 10 to 12, so it's about 2 hours of editing, solid. Also, like, I have to multitask, so I watch catch up on my shows while I'm editing. My kids come in constantly, so I'm just like, hey, let's have fun. What do you guys want to do? Do you want a snack? Do you want to watch something? I try to keep them entertained. They hang out in here too. It's a hard balance, but luckily school's in. Anyways, so I do the 2 or more hours of editing. So truly, like, it ends up being 3 hours because I think it's typically from 9 to 12 that I'm editing. And then we jump on to lunch, feed the kids, hang out with them for a little bit. And then from lunch, when lunch is over, like about 1, I go from about 1 to 2:30, and I finish up things. I finish up tasks like emails. Let's see what else do I have here. Emails, writing blogs, finishing up with editing, anything left over, working on some SEO, checking up on leads, any like tasks that haven't been moved, writing the next day's agenda, cleaning up my desktop because it gets messy when you're making like a bajillion projects. I also am one of those people who have like 50 internet tabs open at once, so I just try to clean those up every now and again. Trying to think here, doing research to better, I also have like 4 freaking brands, so trying to keep that together is a little bit crazy. But you need to diversify your portfolio and income streams. So got that going, got this YouTube channel on different social media accounts. I'm not very active on any of them because, I have kids, but hats off to you guys who can handle like posting frequently. Then I get my kids from school about 3:00 and then I end my day. So really I'm only working from like 9 to 3 every day. If there are deadlines like Christmas is coming around the corner or something like that, and I've done some weddings, I try to get those out as quickly as possible. So I'll like work overtime a little bit. I try not to do that because when I was younger in my early 20s, I burnt myself out on staying up late and working on editing and stuff. So I think like a typical day would be exactly the same as that. I probably work a little bit less during the day, hang out with the kids more, but then I would edit like till like 3 a.m. and that was not good, because that work-life balance was not great. It's like work, take a break, and then work and sleep and wake up and work, take a break, sleep and work. It's just getting crazy. So yeah, I try to work only, max 8 hours. If I don't get 8 hours in, 6 hours, 4 hours, truly just don't push yourself too hard, and you're not going to get everything done in one day. Just kind of set out future plans, and I think that's super helpful. But I've never watched it, so thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I think that's what it's called. That's what I hear people say. But I hope that this has been helpful to see like other people like kind of balancing that, family work life thing going on. I also make like 80-90% of the dinners, so either I'm getting food out or like making dinner too, like pre-planning that stuff out too. Guys, also, can somebody like help me with this? Like, I buy chicken from like Costco, I put it in the freezer, I always forget to pull it out. Is there like something I can do to remind myself, hey Jarrett, go pull the chicken out of the freezer like 2 days beforehand, put it in the fridge, you're gonna need it in 2 days to cook dinner. It is so hard for me to remember, I don't know why. But yeah, well, hopefully that was informative, and I know it was a long chat, and I'm always ranting on these, and hopefully I can make some more podcasts with my friend Daniel and Max. Go check those out below here, I believe. If you're on my channel, we have a pretty funny podcast together, so check those out. Shout out to Daniel and Max. But yeah, until next time.